Hello everyone. Here we are going to discuss an interesting topic which is about strategies to overcome IT recession. And this is 709, 716, 722 and 758. So basically nowadays we are seeing a lot of recession happening around our in and around cities. So we have to overcome, we have to follow specific strategies such that we have to stand out from all these people who are going to face this recession, right?
Yes. So, from my point of view, as you have said, there are some strategies to overcome. Communication is the first strategy because whenever we have to be ready for the future effects or anything, and also we have to work on small mini projects, and we have to learn new skills to achieve our goals or something. Go
Yes,
beyond that.
yes, I agree with your point. I also add some more points. Like we also attend workshops and seminars and some other online courses, and we have to learn some extracurricular activities like designing, like that.
I
So
would like to add on your point, like it's not only workshop, but many people attend workshop just for the sake of their entertainment, but we have to take it everything seriously so that we have to get ahead in our future. And also there are many platforms we can like practice coding skills, etc. So they have to be so concentrated in our life so that we have to implement, so which can reduce recession.
Yes, and Misha, we have to be contact or connection with the industry professionals to get more info about the IT industry and learn from them more skills what they did on.
As all of you mentioned, there is only not technical skills also. We have to be ready, and also we have to save some expenses in our for our future. If suddenly recession occurs, no one can
we should
face
plan for
that.
it from the previous 6 months onwards. We should plan for our
She said
Yes,
an excellent point that communication has a lot of impact. As we know nowadays, communication is through English, right? So we have to practice a lot and we have to go through some participation such that we have to present ourselves well because many people lack of presenting skills. Like if we have an idea, we have to present it. But when we lack in our communication skills, that has an impact in like even in HR rounds, we have to communicate well such that we have to gain the job.
yes, for that purpose we also use rematch tool like that. These
Yes,
kind
I
of
agree
things.
with your point. As you have said, presentation skills are important because some people are hesitated to present their with presentation or anything. Even they have the topic and also content in their mind, but they cannot express because they feel hesitated sometimes.
Because this is due to lack of practice. Practice means man perfect, right?
And how can you practice? Like we have to dedicate a specific time in our life for these practicing all these things, and we have to develop our skills. No one will motivate us. We have to motivate ourselves to get into all these things.
yes, I want to add a point. When the recession occurs, we have to plan financially so that it won't be difficult to survive when we get into this recession.
And even if we don't get a job, we have to, as she mentioned, we have to financially independent also. So we can do a part-time job and we can parallelly prepare for it. So that helps in coping up with life.
As she said, we have to work on mini projects and all like that. While working on the projects, we have to, uh, I mean, we have to move with the skills which are present high.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
for that we
Normally, we
should
have to be
also
more confident with our skills, what we know, so that we can move forward.
And so, by this, I would like to conclude that everyone has their own path and everyone has their ideology and strategies. So, one should go with their own ideology and strategies to complete these and overcome all these decisions. Thank you.
अभी
అదే కొంచెం can go backward so that okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Today we had a beautiful topic about IT recessions. In my point of view, IT recessions is very common, and instead of fearing, we can able to practice some of the interesting topics. So that is the great point. So, what do you guys think about that?
By doing projects and internships early, it makes confidence, and by building the LinkedIn profiles and by building the strong resume, it makes us to uh, by enter.
yes,
Yes,
you are right.
that's
Coming to ITV, I think it's completely depending on coding and modules what we are practicing every day. We are practicing in our college, and I think completely depending on languages and coding and now coming this language also.
Yes.
Yeah,
What about
yeah, yeah, they're practicing day by day and it increases your performance and your skills. So we can build our projects very fast and
in software industry nowadays you don't have much, very much competition, but you have to practice more than to gain our knowledge. You have to get the job. Mm, But some companies are lay off the people who are doing very well in the future. But we have to give our best to stand in the software. In future, people are replacing.
I completely agree with your topic because in today's TCS also done that, and most of the companies are onto the same idea. So I just want to research on that topic. I found that basically the IT recessions that TCS company does, it's all about senior faculty only, not the freshers. Why? Because seniors are not adapting to this technology. The AI is the main component, so they are not capable of acquiring this AI, so they just replaced.
yeah, I agree with your point. But your performance is very good in IT sector. Your growth also increase.
Yeah, what is it is absolutely right. So, but nowadays we're just using all these AI tools. So the benefits will make a really highly good impact. So how to using, how to utilizing is main important because employees with stuck with only one like Python or Java. From my point of view, I want to say at least learn by using AI. It can able to have some skill in a background. So nobody else can take off our job or anything. So it can help our projects also very effectively. So
Instead of only concentrating on academics, if we just concentrate on communication and improving our technical skills, it is very easy for us to get out of this recessions.
Yes, I think building second skill is important nowadays.
yes.
Whatever I think about TCS, I also listened about that. And coming to seniors also, they need to update and analyze the process and the coding languages because we stuck on that.
Yes.
We need to update.
So multi-talented employees are very
Yeah.
needed.
Yes. We just need to build two or more other
Yeah.
optional skills, and we don't need to fear about any other things.
We have to learn these future skills
Yes.
which usually
I think we need to start small projects and internships from now.
Yeah.
It helps us a lot.
Because we have many more exposure to these projects. Recently we had many more activities. We just wanted to participate actively. We can able to get out of this.
Still, we have nothing. We can
We can do. So by considering all of the points, I would like to conclude that we just need to be updated with the future, and without any fear, we just want to exhibit our talents. Then there is no point of recession for all of us.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A very short discussion, you winded it up. Why are you worried to talk about the common concept present days which is being happening? Okay, so you are ready to face that kind of a challenge as an engineering student, right? Everybody. So that boldness should happen in reality. Those points you have shared, so you should prove that when it comes to you, that challenge. Okay, we'll see.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are uh, discussing a very important and practical topic, preparing for the IT recession and smart
Recession.
IT smart strategies for engineering. Today, in today's faster changing IT industries, IT industries and economics are slowed down are commonly. If you are earlier to build the right skills.
I feel your point. Today we have coming new technologies. We should adapt to the technologies and quickly if we learn, we can sustain in IT world.
Yes, IT industry is the one of the biggest job providing company around world. But now the sector is facing a challenges like less hiring and slow growth around.
I agree with your point. Recently, uh, every time technology is improving and IT sector also increasing more development and all. That's why the main reason is to decrease the job opportunity and given less jobs to the by we should improve our job opportunities by learning new technologies like AI, cloud, and which helps us in many ways. And also we should develop our soft skills, which is mainly important in interview also. So from building lifetime, we should learn many courses which is recently famous. We should not learn the courses that are outdated.
Yes, that's why we should learn develop a
We have
multi-skilled languages like technical skill and as well as soft skills we should learn.
Yeah, mainly regression means IT regression means decision. Sorry, IT recession means reducing in hiring or software or technology work. So to overcome this, we have to mainly focus on improving our coding skills and programming languages like C, Python, Java, etc. To overcome in this challenging world.
to overcome the IT resistance, we have to focus on trending courses like AI and cybersecurity, data analytics, and also cloud computing. By this, we can the resistance will be gone by learning new courses, and the HS will also hire us.
We should build a confidence in the during interviews as well.
Yes, we have to we have to learn good communication and also teamwork. We have to solve our problem solving skills.
Everyone thinking only coding is the only opportunities. Not only coding, then there is entrepreneurship, which we can develop our innovation ideas and startup ideas and start new business. Also helps in our financial ways. If we lost a job, that whole family is in financial in imbalance of financial. So by this innovation ideas, we should also increase our income and sustain happily in this generation.
Yeah, what I
Nowadays,
said was correct. We have to keep updated in the marketing news also to be enhanced in this.
IT
We should-
resistance is not a challenge, but is also an opportunity for us. We have to keep learning courses.
That's why we should participate in the internships, hackathons, and doing some small projects, etc.
nowadays every company is searching for the employers who can solve real world problems. If they can solve real world problems, they can adapt to any technology which comes in the future, so they can sustain.
Yes, you are right. See, uh, we should learn new skills. Like he said, we should not learn outdated skills. What is your location? I agree with your point, but when you are studying in the when you are studying in the final year, you learn mainly aptitude and projects. If you do a small paper and you learn problem solving skills and etc. If you learn more and you definitely place in a good company and then you also learn more about the program programs.
Yeah, we also should keep connection with the mentors so they can help in our hard times to overcome the problems when we are facing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel that we should continuously learn the new concepts and new programs. Then we can sustain in the IT world, and we can yes.
Nowadays, students are just by having the coding syntaxes and all that. So we should not do like that, and we should solve real time projects like many projects, which helps in gaining many technical skills.
We have to be open for learning courses, and we have to take a new roles also.
And we have to develop. We have to in the LinkedIn like that sites we can get a job, and we should
So we
learn.
have to update it in this.
Yes.
By following
Some-
professional.
Yes, and we can get the new skill. You can learn new skills in from
Continuously
LinkedIn.
updating our resume or
Yes.
skills in our LinkedIn.
From that sources, we can get a job also.
We can see some websites like W3 schools. So in that we learn some of the languages and we get some certificate. That certificate will be valuable in the resume.
Yes, some companies are only taking interest in some technologies like cloud AI. So we should aim that
Keep learning in the
keep
courses.
learning the
every
courses, and we should try to join in the company also.
I agree with your point. Recently, some of the companies are directly hiring from the mask exams like TCS, Codevata, and Infosys. They are directly kept a
Based on the
based
streak
on
we
the streak and
maintain on.
maintaining and given a certain time, and we complete solving the problems. Then we directly given a job opportunity.
Some of our seniors also facing a problem, which is they don't know AI and machine learning, but the HRs are not hiring them because of that. Then we have to update it to that course. We have to learn that. We have to be prepare for the interview.
So finally, we can conclude that questions are not problems that are ways,
There are the both advantages and disadvantages with this. So we have to overcome this.
and we should
We should
Make a
not
strategies.
Better technologies gives a better
to
chances.
place in a good company. Thank you.
thank you.
These are the points.
These are the points, or this is
Oh,
the
these are the
discussion?
discussions. Sorry, ma'am.
So what you tried coming up with different concepts to like to face the challenge, but you are in one line only. You're not into deep. So you have shared just like that.
Yeah, we are just new to this topic.
This topic or this challenge?
Just
Okay.
challenge.
So this kind of a recession challenge, we have to know all the areas. Okay. So whatever you discussed are relevant. You tried really well, but you should have used even more good connectivity in the discussion. It should be done like a discussion, not opinion sharing. Okay, so that you keep it in your mind. No hesitation to initiate. The one who is initiating should be very bold in the discussion, and even uh, this is what our opinions or this is what the discussion should not be told at all. The discussion should start naturally, should end naturally. Okay, so that confidence and clarity should be there in the discussion. Be clear with all the four areas we have in the discussion. Okay,
Thank you.
good.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, we are from Team 4 and we are here to discuss on an interesting topic, turning IT recession challenges into an opportunities. Like we can see that the world is just heated up because of this IT recession of IT workers, and the main reasons for these, I think, layoffs of the persons who are working, who are seniors, and even the companies are not getting projects as much as before, and even for this we have to keep updated to the new technologies, and not only as a freshers, not only learning to the basics, even we have to go to the advanced things, and even we have to mainly focus on our communication also. Then only when we are participating in anything, or when we are dealing with clients, we can talk with them and communicate our projects equally. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a valid point, Varshita. So, IT industry is one of the most fast changing sector. So, the IT professionals must constantly upgrade with their skills like cloud computing, AI, ML, and the others like DevOps, helping them to stay relevant and stay relevant and stay relevant and So the online platforms and the certifications can improve our employability. To face these challenges, we can create our network in the LinkedIn and attending to the meetings in the technologies, and also participated in the hackathons that may be useful for our employability quicker.
As you said about the improving our network, we should not only just learn all these things, but we have to communicate with all the persons and connected with the alumni and all the experienced persons, so that we can know about the things which are happening in real world companies or anything.
I see your point, and I would like to add, we have to explore and learning the syllabus beyond the syllabus, because, for example, if we take a fresher joined as a Java developer in a company, after layoffs, if he has an additional course such as DevOps like that, he can immediately hide again, so that in such layoff situations or any critical situations, we can easily adapt to the technology if we have any second course in our hand.
Yes, I agree with you that not only fixing for the single role, we have to uh, learn something more than that role. That personally, I think that someone having only learning for only one role, that they are have specification and not dealing with the other courses. So if they can get experience is most important than getting into a particular thing. If we are good at thing, we can change that into our own sector to that go. So personally, I think that we- not only fix for the specific role, we have to learn something more than that. Yeah, your opinion is good, but my perception is different. So the startup is something feeling like it's very difficult, but in the recession time, we feel it is makes it an opportunity, and the startups begin with from the downturns. So in that recession, the professionals think, and they feel like if we start in a startup in this recession, if we get in a better employment.
Like, I want to add a point for you. As you said about the startups, like when these recession or laid off guys form a team and form a startup, start a company, then they can provide employability to remaining persons who are face the same situation also. This will help to come out of this recession time.
Yes, I agree with you, and I would like to add another interesting point that it is like a opportunity that use it or lose it. If you don't get advanced in the existing technology, you may be replaced by AI. This will actually makes you to learn lifetime. So people who can adapt to the lifetime learning can easily survive in this. Otherwise, they will be perish.
And also we have to update it with the industry news that and adaptable uh, future trends like now what we have not now what is in marketing and get to know about that about market and we have to adaptable that. So
Before
Yes.
learning more technologies, we have a strong foundation in the fundamentals first. For example, in coding, data types and syntax, in that main areas, we have to focus firstly so that we can easily adapt to the new technology.
Yes, as a safe side, we have to have two choices and two plans. When we lost in something, and we can find the our success in another field or anything. Like if we laid off from one company in one role, we can just go to the other company which is offering the roles which are we know, so that we can be uh, out of this recession.
So I could like to add a point with you. So learning a managerial skills and a teamwork skills and technical writing, it may be useful in that recession time. And also, if we get in a job or we are in the job profession, we frequently didn't think about the money and didn't think about the financial support. We can easily spend our money without thinking anything. So if we don't use the money for unnecessary things, it may be useful in our uncertainty economic.
Yes, when we are laid off and when we are in a situation of unemployability, when if we keep our savings well and if we reduces our cost of living and these of things until we find a job, even though we have so many skills, there is a situations where few people can't get a job because of the luck or anything. In that time they can be use their savings as per the living of their life and they can fulfill their basic needs.
Apart from all these, as a students currently, we have to build a strong network with our college alumni or industry persons. To build a strong network is very helpful for us in this time, especially in recession. They were definitely refer to us for a particular job role.
especially in recession that we have to maintain a positivity like that recession is temporary but our skills are permanent for things. So maybe every few years companies may get falls down but it may be recover for some time. So maintaining positivity in that such type of situation we can sustain in this IT field.
Yes, we can conclude that by saying we should not just suffer from this recession and we should learn what the things we have to do to come out of this, like preparing for advanced techniques and communication skills and connecting to other peoples who are experienced, and even as my friend said about increasing their connection with all the people and learning about the other skills also on the safe side. So we thank you.
Thank you.
You guys.
Good morning, everyone. Today we are here to discuss about the turning IT recession challenges into the opportunities. Recession is a period when the economical growth of the companies will be slowed down, and that time they just laid off the jobs, and also they just cut off some salaries too. For example, in a real time example, recently days the topmost companies like Google and Amazon is laid off thousands of engineers due to the overhiring and to slow down of the economical growth. For these to overcome these type of situations like recessions, we have to be prepare ourselves firstly, like for interesting to put some interest on the another domains, like you are a domain of the IT, you have to put some interest on the cyber security to learn, and you have to improve yourself at day to day life.
Okay, I would like to add a point. Instead of this, we have to build a strong communication skills. When we are in the job, we have to continue learning whatever the um, updates. Like in this present time, the generation of AI is very quickly adapting. So we have to learn those skills. Uh, for that, we have to growing in that office, and also instead of uh, layoffs in that company, they have to increase the learning for their employees. It is also for best point to uh, reduce the jobs, and also coming to we have to create a strong LinkedIn profile. For that, it can be
That's
very
a
helpful.
interesting point, but I just feel like that not AI is the top domain. With AI, so many domains are there, like cyber security and also cloud are also there in the
Data
top
science, these are
levels.
the
Yes, we have to maintain two skills, like in domains we have to maintain two skills like cyber security and with to another domain.
whatever we have to learn, it will be very perfectly with the one skill. When that then it can be very perfect for us. We have to show the resume. Whenever the interview asks a question, we have uh, very perfectly answered the topic. It will be very useful for us.
I see your point, but not only a single skill, we have to have a backup skill as a part of this. When the layoffs occur, we can have the backup skill to use it in our present situation, like not only in the coding and etc. So we can also put our talent into designing, web designing, and some designing skills. So using these skills may be helpful when the time of the layoffs.
And based on your point, I can say that with these skills, we can create an account on freelancing. Like in so many companies, mostly if they miss any particular person like DevOps engineer or data analyst, they suddenly can't make an interview and hire a person, right? So with the profiles in the freelancing and LinkedIn profiles, they search for a DevOps engineer, and our profile came up like. And they will hire us. So in the meanwhile, we don't have to think our company take it off me or like that. So we have to improve our profiles.
That's a good point, Harshita. I would like to add up a point. Like when most of the people are not uploading their achievements or success in the, like for example LinkedIn profiles, they're just keeping private. We have to show that the achievements are publicly. Then it's connect with the professionals. Then they hire. There is a chance to hire us.
Zero point are our points, and communication skills also is good, and personal skills also most useful because facing the interview is most useful. And you are participate in hackathon internships and projects. You can experience in real life, and you can grow. You can achieve the in companies. This
I
most.
agree with your point. We have to participate in hackathons, so we have to showcase our skills more in them. So this may be helpful at the time of the layoffs.
And also it will be very helpful for to overcome the fear for interview. Whenever we go to the hackathons for other colleges, we have to participate in that. We have to overcome the fear and all this to improve our skills, and in whatever uh, we have to know that competition.
I did like to add a point. Like most of the people think like that we have to gain some coding, technical knowledge only. With to that technical knowledge, we're also gaining some non-technical knowledge. Like have to good or maybe perfect in the communication, because interview is the last level or to get a job. In that time, the communication is plays a major role in that. When and with communication, we have to maintain some soft skills also.
I agree with your point, and I would like to add some point. Like, not only this, we have to do some certifications, so we can showcase our skills through
Yes, we have to explore
certifications.
ourselves.
And also it helps to attend your teamworks, and teamworks will be in companies,
We can
teamworks,
build
communication will be in
teamwork.
major role in play. And also internships also you can real experience of the do the employees.
It's a practical knowledge.
The
Having
practical knowledge.
And
As you
also we
are
have
saying, communication plays the major role. And if we have so many skills to do the project without the presentation and communication skills, all is going to be in waste. So yes, communication is very important to present what we have done during the internship or any hackathon.
so we have to learn the project also. We have to done with the projects before final year. Whenever our resume is strong, we have to do projects, internships. These will be very helpful for our resume.
I did like adding my point to your points. Like for resume building, the small projects and also some Smart India hackathons are very useful to attach to the resume. It's give a special role in the resume. I'm thinking like that.
I would like to add some point. Like, not only this, we have to interact with the professionals and alumni. So by interacting with them, we can gain some guidance through them, and we can be well prepared for the future upcoming layoffs.
Yes, of course.
You are doing in the before you can syllabus engineering with syllabus you can overall do that it's one you can achieve the everything in the particular.
Yes, beyond the syllabus, we can even gain the problem solving skills, which is mainly important for solving any kind of biggest problems like.
Okay, as I now to conclude this, as a IT recession, as a IT professionals or any domain professionals in the software sector, we have to face a recession. In that, the engineers face so many challenges, and we have to overcome by using some strategies. Like you have to learn from day to day your lives, and also when you're sorry, when you're in one domain, you have to maintain another domain. Like you're an IT domain, but you have also carry some another domain, like two skills we have, and with two we have to improve our communication and presentation skills, which is plays a major role in our interviews level. Thank you.